What's up guys, Brandon Havrilla from Red Max Events. Welcome back to the channel. You might notice we're in a new space. This is our new recording studio located in our new warehouse and office space. So I've been super busy moving here and kind of getting things situated. I built this video studio area to shoot the content for you guys. And I also had to move all my equipment in here, get things settled, get the office settled so I can meet with clients and have all my paperwork in one spot. And while doing all this, we have events, every weekend. So it's been a very busy, hectic schedule, but I'm finally settled in or comfortable where I am with everything, so I'm ready to shoot some more videos. Today's video, we're taking a look at the brand new Mackie DRM series of speakers. Particularly, I have the 18S subwoofer and the 12A, which are their version of the line array or constant curvature array powered tops. The DRM family has several speakers, which include the 212s, which are a 12-inch speaker, the 215s, which are a 15-inch speaker. Then you have the 315s, which are a three-way powered speaker, along with these, which are the 12As, the line array model, and the 18S subwoofer to pair with all of it. I'm going to briefly show you guys an overview of the speakers themselves, the physical appearance, the ports, and the options you have on the back, including the DSP on both the tops and the subs. I recommend you guys go check out at one of your stores, iDJ Now if you're in the New York area, go check out, anywhere, Guitar Center or something like that, and listen to these speakers if you're looking to purchase them. I've listened to them several times now. I've actually heard the 315s on a job we were doing this past weekend, and I was very impressed with the sound quality. Mackie has come a long way in the quality and the output of their speakers, and these are no exception. They're new 12As. So check it out. Starting with the 12As, they feature a 2,000 watt Class D amplifier. On the back side, you'll notice they have a built-in DSP, just like a lot of the powered speakers on the market today, but this allows you to control various features, including a 3-band parametric EQ, which allows you to control and shape the way your box sounds, venue-specific voicing modes, which means depending on what type of venue you're in, you can adjust the speaker's sound. You can control the array mode, so that's only available with the 12As, their line array feature, but you can control how many boxes you're using or how they're being set up and arrayed. You also have a variable crossover point, so you can set what they're being crossed over with, what kind of sub they're being paired with, etc. You have alignment delay, so you have control over your delay if you're setting up multiple stacks or if your subs are in front of your speakers or vice versa. You can kind of delay the sound so it comes out as one wall of sound and hits the audience at the same time. And of course, you can control the configuration, which kind of links to that array mode, but do you have it over a sub? Do you not have it over a sub? That kind of thing. Now, the DSP on all these speakers features a one knob technology. Basically, you spin it to cycle through your menu. When you find what you want, you push it in, and it's as simple as that. There's only one knob. There's not multiple things to cycle through, not multiple things to break. It's just very simple and easy to control the DSP on the back. Also on the back side of these speakers, you have XLR in and out, so you can link these tops when they're arrayed. And you also have PowerCon in and out, or PowerCon in and PowerCon through, which allows you to, again, link multiple boxes on the same array. Now, the Mackie DRM 12As have a max SPL of 135 dBs, which is loud. It's a loud speaker. The 18S subwoofer also has a max DBL of 135, which we're going to talk about and dive into in just a few minutes. The last feature I should mention or talk about is that these are designed to be a line array box. They have a different throw pattern than your normal powered tops or Mackie's powered tops like the 215s and the 315s. They're designed a little bit differently. These 12As have a 20 degrees vertical coverage and a 110 degrees horizontal. That means vertically they're covering 20 degrees and horizontally left to right they're covering 110 degrees. These are designed more for that larger corporate event or concert type application. Now we're going to dive into the 18S or the 18-inch subwoofer from Mackie in their DRM series. So the Mackie DRM 18S is a 2,000 watt 18-inch powered subwoofer that matches with their DRM series of speakers. It also features the built-in DSP with the one knob technology, just like the powered tops and all of the DRM series. However, the features that you can control in the sub are a little bit different. Because it is a subwoofer, there's a few other features that you need that are different from the tops. You can invert the polarity in the sub. You can also control the delay, just like we talked about with the tops, but now you can delay the sub as well, so you can get it to come out as one wall of sound. You can also put it in cardioid mode to kind of choose the direction that the bass is going. and you can also control the crossover point in the sub itself, so it's only producing certain frequencies based on what tops you have it paired with. Now on the back of the 18S subwoofer, you'll see dual independent input channels with full range, direct outputs, as well as high pass outputs. So depending on your configuration and how you have it set up, what tops you're using, etc., you can kind of control or grab from different outputs of the sub and run them to your tops so that you're either sending them a full range signal or you're only sending them the high pass signal from the subwoofer, allowing the sub to produce all those low end frequencies and the tops to just produce the high end frequencies. Again, like I mentioned before, the 18S also has a max dB of 135. The sub features an M20 threaded pull mount, which allows you to use the basic or the standard screw-in pull mount for your subwoofers and your speakers. Lastly, the weight of these two speakers. Now the tops, the 12As, come in at about 55 pounds, and the DRM 18S comes in at 90 pounds, which is right in line with a lot of the other powered tops and powered subs that offer you the same output that are out there on the market. I'm going to dive in a little bit, show you guys the DSPs on the Mackie 12As and the Mackie DRM 18S subwoofer, what you can and can't control, and show you a little bit of what the menu and the back of the speakers look like. As you can see on the right hand side, we have our volume up and down, which is our master. All the way up puts it at U for unity, and then we can knock it down per dB, maxing out at -10 dBs and up to unity. If I push in the button, you'll see we're at the main screen of the DSP, where we have our main settings, our array settings, our sub or crossover settings, EQ, delay, and our configuration. I'm going to go back to the main. That's where we just were, where you can see your volume control. This is your array mode, where you could choose how many boxes you're running and the configuration of them. Next would be your sub settings, so you can have it turned off. You could put it on a DRM sub, which is the 18S that we are running here, and it will automatically set the crossover point, or you could choose variable and select the hertz or the frequency of the crossover point that you want. Next up is that 3-band EQ we mentioned, where you can simply grab each point and either boost or cut it. Now the next setting we have here is the delay. And in the delay box here, we can choose milliseconds and control and either increase or decrease the amount of milliseconds the delay is for this box. And you'll notice as we move this up, the feet and the inches as well as the meters right below it increase or decrease to go with that millisecond delay. This way you could base it off of how many feet apart your speaker is from the previous one, or based on milliseconds. Lastly, we can control the configuration of the box. So if we go in here, you have settings like the LED on the front, the backlight of the display. You can reset the settings on your box. You can also lock the cabinet, so if you don't want people to change the settings, you could do so in the configuration here. Lastly, in the configuration under the memory setting, you can recall up to 6 presets. So you can edit your settings and save a show as a preset, and you can recall up to 6 of them. Now we're looking at the DSP on the DRM 18S subwoofer. It's very similar to the DSP on the 12A top. As you can see, we have our main gain on the right. If we go back to the menu, you'll know it looks very similar. We've got our mode, which either allows us to invert the polarity or keep it normal. We then have our crossover, which is set for our DRM top, or a variable top where you can again set the frequency that the crossover point is set to. Then we have our cardioid mode, which allows you to again choose front or rear facing. Next is a delay. Under our delay here, again, you can choose milliseconds for this cabinet. Lastly is your configuration, where again you can control and recall one of the 6 presets you have. You can set a locking pin to lock the settings, choose the backlight LED setting, the front LED setting, and reset the box. Once again, guys, thank you for tuning into my channel. Thank you guys for watching this video on the Mackie DRM series, particularly the 12A line array tops and the DRM 18S. My name is Brandon from RedMax Events. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. As always, if you liked what you saw, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you have a question, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for future videos and future content just like this.